Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your December 2019 ASMR Tarot Forecast. This month, I will be using this tarot deck. It's got a lot of really cool psychedelic imagery. And I also have my Super 7 crystal. So I bought this in Albuquerque, New Mexico, like a month or so ago, and I really love this crystal. There's 7 different kinds of crystal in it, but I didn't make a list for the video. I think you can look up Super 7 and you can find out. And I also have my citrine pendulum in case we have to do any clarification, or if I feel like anything needs to be doused. Okay, Virgo. What do you anticipate for the month of December? What is this month going to bring to you? Like this? No. Like this? Okay. And I'm going to deal the cards so that they are facing you. So that all the cards are facing this direction. All right. And okay. So first of all, we have the Page of Wands, crossed by the Chariot. Now, the Page of Wands is a fire sign card. Crossed by the Chariot, which is a major arcana victory card, also representing the duality present in a lot of situations, especially victory. Down here with the two sphinxes. So, whatever creative endeavor it looks like you're about to start, you do have perseverance and an excellent outcome to aid you. Over here we have the 8, the 8 of Pentacles, and it's in the inverse. So that says to me that it's possible that you had a long-term project that you were working on, and for whatever reason, there wasn't a satisfying outcome. Or perhaps you haven't ever worked on a long-term project before, and you are concerned about your ability to persevere with whatever this new situation is. Here in the present tense, we have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords looks like a really helpless card, but actually if you're able to look closer, actually the bondage on this figure is not very serious. It's just kind of lightweight and could fall off very easily. And then the swords themselves are not blocking the figure, and they could just fall out of those ribbons and pick up their head and screw it back on and escape if they wanted to. So I feel like whatever situation you feel like you're trapped by right now, it's not actually a trap. And then the Page of Cups is in your future, and the Page of Cups is always offering part of themselves in this cup. So on this particular card, it is the head of a snake, but sometimes on the card it's a fish, which sometimes fish represent money. But regardless, I think you're ready. You will be ready in the near future to offer part of yourself. And then we have the goal or destiny, which is the High Priestess in reverse. So I think that some things are still quite hidden to you. You can see there's these two pillars on either side of her. They're the pillars of mercy and severity. And she is holding on her lap a copy of the Torah, or a scroll containing all the world's secrets. And she is a moon goddess priestess. But in this particular reading, it's kind of like, so here, even though you have victory on your side, I see here that right now you're the Page of Wands, and then in the future you're still going to be a page, but you'll be the Page of Cups. So I think that you just don't have the confidence yet to believe that you can actually work hard on a long-term project and see it come to fruition. And because of that, you are going to maintain this kind of naive state about your reality. I'm going to read a bit further, and that's something that I may or may not decide to clarify. So, this is you in the present and how you're interacting with the world around you right now, which is as the Magician. Now, typically the Magician upright is very much about manifestation and about creating the reality that you desire. But when this card is in the inverse, that definitely backs up for me that you have a lack of confidence about this project that you are about, that you're embarking on right now. Let's see if we can find that lack of confidence. So right now I'm going to shine white light from my Super 7 crystal into your heart center to imbue you with confidence. So let's see if that will work. All right. I want you to visualize divine white light coming down through my arm and through the crystal and straight into your chest. And feel it warm and feel it radiate out through your limbs until you are encompassed in it fully. All right. And the truth is that you don't even need my help to do that. Let's fluff up your aura. There we go. All right. Now this card is all about the interactions that the world around you has with you. And what we have here is the Lover's card. Now, this could be about a romantic relationship, but this card can also be about a choice. And perhaps the world is offering you a choice, and maybe that choice has to do with this project, and maybe it has to do with the duality of victory, and maybe it has to do with your headspace surrounding the project more than anything else. So right now in your reading, Virgo, I am seeing a lot of dualities. So that's a very interesting thing to have cropping up over and over again in this reading. This card represents your hopes and fears. And actually, it's the King of Swords, which tells me that you really desire to have mastery over your communication skills. So that's a very valid thing to desire. And then the final outcome, we have another page. And it's the Page of Pentacles. So possibly what you're looking at here is the potential to have a long-term project that you work on come to fruition. Now, all of these are pages, and as I said before, it's kind of like a naive, immature energy. But I feel like whatever this project is that you are getting ready to start on, it's something that's a departure from what you have done before. It's outside your realm of current experience. So I think what I'd like to do right now, actually, I'm going to pick up everything but the pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal out some cards for each page. And see if we can figure out what's going on with the different aspects of your personality. Here, and then shuffle it one more time, and then yes, and then cut this deck 3 times. Flip over the top card. All right, so very interesting is that along with the Page of Pentacles card, I got the Chariot inverse. So that very much speaks to a feeling that you may or may not be having about your ability to be successful in not just this endeavor, but a workplace in general. With the Page of Cups, I got the Five of Wands, which is very much about rivalries and conflict. It's not like a card about murder, and it's not you against the world. It's kind of everybody's in it together. It's very much about like rivalries. Like incubation, creative incubative spaces are very much like this. And I think that you are afraid that if you put yourself out there emotionally, that you're just going to get ripped apart. And now, finally, with the Page of Wands, which was the first card that I pulled out in the reading, you have here the King of Cups. And the King of Cups in the inverse it's very much about being in control of your emotions. Now, because you're a Virgo and a mutable earth sign, I read this more as a card of not being overtaken by anxiety than I take it as being a card about being overtaken by your temper and anger. So I think very much you're afraid that your anxiety may prevent you from success, from being successful. And I don't think there's any reason for that to be. I think that rather than imagining everything that can go wrong, as I'm sure you are, you have to think about all the alternatives and all of the great opportunities for everything to go well and for you to excel in this field, in this situation that you're creating for yourself. Virgo, thank you so much for joining me for your December 2019 tarot forecast. I really appreciate all of you who watch my videos, and if you'd like to know more, there's more information in the description where you can get personal readings. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again for the January and the yearly 2020 readings. Have a great month.